Good morning. Miss Colleen Collins is today's devotion leader, and she is a special leader here in our church. She has been a part, she has been the executive director, really, of our CDC ministry, the Child Development Center, for like 15 years, somewhere in there. And Miss Colleen is such a great leader in that ministry that she's revolutionized that school. But the best thing that I love about Miss Colleen is that she is an evangelist, through and through an evangelist. There is not a divine appointment that slips past this woman. She is constantly sharing the gospel with people that are in front of her, especially the parents who are part of our CDC. I love Miss Colleen. I know you will too if you don't already know her, as she speaks to us this morning in our Advent devotion. Enjoy.
Hi, my name is Colleen Collins, and my theme is joy. My verse is Psalm 30, verse 5. For his anger is but for a moment, his favor is for a lifetime. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. I think it's an amazing thing that, first of all, that his favor is with us for our lifetime. For surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And so God is saying that his goodness is with us for a lifetime. But then the next verse says weeping, which is amazing. Is it okay to weep? Is it okay to cry? Well, Jesus cried. Jesus wept. Jesus wept, and then God saves our tears in a bottle. That's an amazing thought. So tears are okay. There's weeping. But then with this weeping, after this weeping comes joy. That joy comes in the morning. And then I loved this other part of it just a little further down. It says, you have turned for me my mourning into dancing. And that's actually my sorrows, my sadness, into joyful dancing. And you have put off my sackcloth and clothed me with gladness, to the end that my glory may sing praise to you and not be silent. O Lord my God, I will give thanks to you forever. I would think that one of the things that happens is that we feel like we're not happy all the time, but our goal is not for happiness. Joy and happiness is two different things. So I would think that the time in your life that you really probably, maybe people during this time are depressed, people have lost loved ones, or you lose a loved one. And I think it's an incredible thing that, well, where does God's joy come in there? There's no joy in that kind of thing. But yet, when you gather around and maybe, I don't know I'm thinking of when I've been with loved ones, family members or loved ones that were celebrating a life that has gone from here to eternity forever. And there's sorrow, there's so much sorrow and grief and mourning. But yet then somebody will come up with a funny story. It happens every time. A funny story, and everybody will just break out laughing, because through all that joy, all that darkness, there's this joy that bubbles up. So it's from God, that joy. So I think that's a misconception, that we don't have joy though we are going through tough times. It's there in us. I think it looks like Thanksgiving, because when I think everybody has troubles, everybody has problems in this world right now. We're not, the pieces that we usually had to add happiness in our life might not be there, but yet deep in our soul, we're thankful. And that thankfulness really comes out, that's what brings the joy, is to be thankful. And sometimes you just have to You count your blessings one by one. Name them one by one. And as soon as you start counting your blessings, that spirit of joy comes up, because joy is tied into Thanksgiving. So I think that's what it looks like in my life. If I get down, I start counting my blessings one by one.